throw that ass back, turn a real nigga what? And especially Atlanta, purpose, because you don't want to just move somewhere and just, you get stuck. Alright y'all, so you see the video, you see the title, you click the video, you are here. So what's up? Today I'm going to give you three tips on moving either to Atlanta, if this is helpful to you if you're moving to Atlanta, or just in general moving, because it can be really stressful, and if you don't have any type of guidance, you can be a little over the top and everywhere. So if you guys are here for it, make sure you like and subscribe, and then also comment down below on what you think about the video. Yeah, so like I said before, if you're planning on moving to like Atlanta, this will be of importance to you, but also if you're just planning on just moving in general, this will be like a really helpful video. So basically, if you didn't know, I moved to Atlanta 3 years ago from Florida because I didn't feel safe where I was from. I didn't feel like it was forthcoming. I didn't feel like there was a lot of opportunities just in general for just black people just in general, or just people who just live in the area, right? I also didn't feel safe by being trans. So I wanted to move after my friend passed away, or he got murdered. And so that was really tough for me. So I just wanted to not be, you know, in that area. My mom got sick and I told her I wanted to move. She passed away and I still moved, and she helped me move and get my place. So it was a real stressful time. You know, the first step that I will say is that, or for you to do, is just make sure you know where you're going and why. So for instance, if you're moving to a state, and especially Atlanta, just know why you're coming here, because there's a lot of opportunities here for acting, singing, dancing, modeling. So if you're moving, know why you're moving and know where you're moving. It's very important that you know why you move into and your purpose, because you don't want to just move somewhere and just, you get stuck in just the whole hype of it all. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to move to Atlanta because of just the hype. Like, they don't even won't even do shit. They just want to come here and just not work. When you come here, you gotta put in work. You gotta make your little YouTube, get your little casting call going on. Like, you know, like, do your big one. If you're talented, or if you know, have a little business, it's the best place to be. So make the best of it, you know? Also, if you're coming here, you want to know far as the cost of rent, because where I'm from, Florida, it's about the same. It's expensive here and it's expensive back at home. So that falls into number 2. Baby, when you move anywhere, I don't care if it's up the street, 10 minutes from where you are now, make sure you have a job, some type of hustle, some type of income. I cannot tell you how many people I've met that are homeless currently right now because they moved here and they just wasn't prepared. So I would just say that in general, if you are moving to anywhere out of state, or just a new place, more expensive rent, or a better neighborhood, just make sure you know that you can cover that rent, that you have a job, and also a little hustle, because nowadays rent and everything is just fluctuating. So one job is really not getting it unless you just a coin girl and you just got it popping out for you, you know. And all of us not like that. So you might want to get you a little side hustle, you know. The girls like me, I know a lot of girls like me got these side hustle. They got their Twitter, their OnlyFans. You know, they doing like they little meetups, bitch. They doing their big ones. And if that's you, sis. You know, do your shit, stay safe, make your coin, because it's kind of crazy out here in these streets. So with me, I'm a working girl, so I just choose to go to work, do my 9 to 5, go home. I don't got time for all that rah-rah. Luckily, all my bills are covered from my job, so I'm really thankful and I'm really appreciative of that. But if that's not the case for you, just make sure when you're moving, like I said, that you do have some type of income, you do have a job that's already lined up for you, and you ready to go. You know, I will also say, before you move, stack you up some money. Like, y'all stop moving and leaving places broke and with nothing. Like, I don't understand that. If you moving to run away from some shit, fix that shit before you leave. Like, don't move, don't run away from your issues, baby. Like, seriously. If it's a cause that you have to leave because of just, like, you have to leave or you want to leave, in per se, then that's fine. But if you're running from something and it's something that you can take care of, try to take care of it, because when you move, it's gonna follow you. It's gonna follow you wherever you go. So just take care of do your big ones on that, sis, and just, fuck with yourself, love yourself, and straighten up what you got before you move, because that's very stressful. You bringing shit around the world with you. Having a car is totally optional to number 2, which is a job and just kind of know where you're going, some type of income, whatever the case may be. Having a car is optional because I see people that just is not bothered by not having a car. But see, with me, I'm from the city, so I have to have a car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like catching a bus and a train. And then nowadays, there's so much going on. COVID, girl, COVID coming back now. It's just they got a lot going on. Even violence. It don't matter if you trans or not, bitch. We all out here dying. It's all out here violence for everybody. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, as far as with me, I choose to have my own transportation. But if you don't, of course, make sure you're staying close by like hospitals. If you have appointments, police stations, all of this stuff means a lot, because if you're not driving, then that means you're catching a bus or you catch an Uber or rides from people, and you don't want to kind of build up an expense for yourself. And also, you just want to be prepared, right? Number 3 is very, very important. When you move, once you know why you're moving and where you're moving, babe, and then you also have your little hustle or some little money coming in, start doing what you came to this state or that state or wherever you're moving to do. For instance, if you moved here for acting, singing, modeling, make sure you start doing it after you're settled, because let me tell you, especially in this city, I can talk about Atlanta, you can get wrapped up in so many different types of shit. You can get wrapped up people with drugs, fast money, scamming, love, and we'll talk about love another time, because bitch, love don't even exist in Atlanta. Like, no shade. But you can get wrapped up in a whole bunch of shit, So you want to make sure you're good, baby. Let's get this right, baby. When you move, do what you came to do. Do your big one, sis. Do your little cats and calls. If you do nails, if you do hair, if you're selling books, edibles, bitch, pens, whatever, start doing that immediately, because you don't want to get cold. You don't want to get the cold feet, and then now you feel like, okay, I'm here, because that's how it was at first. It's like, okay, I made this big move. I'm here. I'm happy. I have a better job. Now what? You know what I mean? And you don't want to be that now what type of girl. You want to know exactly what you're going to do, your next move, because that now what, that time that you're waiting for that now what, or what am I to do, you could have already had that plan, and you can already execute your plan. Because this city is so big, it's so much opportunities here, especially if you are black and of the LGBTQ community. Like, no shade, like, you're gonna be good. You just gotta have your little plan going on, and you don't want to move here and be a complete bum. So make sure you have your shit together, and that's coming from a place of love, because I met a lot of people that just moved here, and then, bitch, why you here? For what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the tea? You just here for just the hype, and then you go back, oh, it's too expensive, or the people there, XYZ. No, bitch, it's you. You wasn't ready. You wasn't prepared. So you can't get mad at other people when you're not ready or you're not prepared, baby. Because, see, me, I planned this trip. Well, I planned moving here, about 5 years or so? 5, 6 years? And my first thing was I wanted a better job, The job that I had, I knew I could make more money, and I was stressed, and I did not want to bring that same baggage here, After it's all said and done, it's your life, so you're completely in control of your life. So make decisions, especially if you're young. If this is your first time moving out of state or just moving in general, I would say, you know, just make sure that you do have money saved up and you in control of just everything you do, you know. Far as getting a roommate, that's something that I don't fuck with, but if also, again, if that's you and that will be helpful, you do you. So, you know, hopefully these tips were helpful. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to write me in below. Like, I respond. I like comments. You know, I ignore negative comments, though. Like, you probably won't get a response from me if you do something like that. You know what I mean? But I like when y'all write me. So, comment, subscribe, fuck with me. And I'll see you guys next time on the next video. Bye.